rifle in there. She's concealing. She got a permit.
About to give you a copy of the law. Currently, you're in violation of the law. You can't be here with firearms.
Is it the Second Amendment, or is it y'all's bullshit the law that y'all doing?
Sir, I'm about to give you the copy of the law.
All these other people, give it to them. You're not gonna give it to me. You get the fuck out of my face with that.
You're the only one right now that I see with firearms.
Really? Really?
Are you serious right now?
I'm about to address everybody else who has one.
You're not giving me shit. Get the fuck out of my face.
First person I saw. Here's a copy of the law, sir. Here's a copy of the law, sir. Yeah, you got to take yourself.
They come straight to the black man.
Yeah, right now you got to.
They come straight to the black man. Now that ain't fucking proof. They came straight to me. I got handguns. These motherfuckers got rocket launchers on.
As long as
fuck.
taking everybody with weapons down there, I'll come down and talk to you. Yep.
They came straight to the black man as usual.
So y'all breaking the law?
Straight to the black man.
No, sir. The law specifically exempts law enforcement officers in performance of their duty.
So
Would you like a copy of
not
it?
be infringed?
Yeah. Would you like a copy of it? We can get you one.
Show me a copy of the Second Amendment. How about that? Let's get that out here. Let's get that out here. And it's funny how y'all came straight to the black man first with the fucking law. Right now.
Quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
The surrounding area.
Right.
I know. Is this the surrounding area? They're saying it's surrounded adjacent to that building.
Right, no. All state-owned properties. And it says right here in the law. I gave you my last copy.
Nah, it's all good. I just
Let me get that real quick.
We're not trying to get hard ass.
No, I got you. Yeah.
Whatever,
For the purpose of this section, Capitol Square and the surrounding area means the grounds, land, real property, and improvements in the city of Richmond bounded by Bank, Governor, Broad, and Ninth Street. That's the stuff I was with. Were any of y'all there when I came down there earlier?
No.
Okay. All right, so I was with some of y'all guys down there earlier.
Okay.
But so basically that's encompassing Governor, so all the way over to Governor Street.
Right.
Down to Bank, which would be this one.
Okay.
Right? Over to 9th Street.
Okay.
Right? And then up to Broad Street.
Are those public streets?
So
No,
we
they're state-owned
over there,
streets.
then this is not. That's
Say
not
what
the
now?
part. So we over there, like say about 7-Eleven.
Right, on the south side
Then
of Main Street.
that's a
Yep.
neutral spot.
Yep, and that's right.
Because technically, they're not supposed to be up here with that shit either. I know the fucking law. But you see how they come straight to the black man first, right? Straight to the black man. All these motherfuckers out here, rocket launchers on and everything else, you come straight to my ass. Racist motherfuckers.
You just have to acknowledge it. You're not in trouble. I'm not setting you up.
Oh, I know I'm
It
not
wasn't
joking.
mine.
Okay, all right.
Nobody
Well, if you
looking
change your
at
mind later, I
me.
can give you a business card.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll take a
I
business
understand
card.
that. I'm not to be touched today.
I just thought when I remembered reviewing the video that it was yours. You're not in trouble. It's just property now. So there's no crime that was committed. Okay?
No trespassing, nothing.
No, I promise you that.
All
It's
gun
not a
laws
threat.
were racist.
All right.
So just reach out to me later.
Give you a copy.
if
We're heading that direction.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Keeping it peaceful. Keeping it.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
You want capital, please?
Yes, sir.
Straight to the black man. Even though all these guys got rifles
The
and shit
person
on.
closest to me, that's
Yeah.
who I address first.
Yeah, okay.
The person closest to me.
The black man, exactly.
Why was it the black man? Why was it the black man? Oh, how you say name? Sorry. Muchheim? Did I get it?
Not even close.
Muheim?
Hey, there you go. That's much closer.
So, is that it? Which one is it? How do you say your name?
Mulheim.
Moheim.
Yep.
Okay.
This is why I came.
Do you
I knew
want
it
a
was
copy?
gonna
I'm
come straight
offering-
to me.
I want a copy of the
Come
Second
straight to
Amendment.
me.
Well, I don't have that. I have a copy of the law that General Assembly recently
Came straight to the
enacted.
black man.
But
I came out here to prove a point.
I'm not
I wasn't here
going to
5
argue
minutes
with you
before
over
my point was proven.
over the law or the Constitution or anything. I'm
who's
offering this,
arguing? I asked you for the Second Amendment. I didn't ask anything else.
and I told you I don't have it on me.
All right. I mean, maybe
So
is that the end of the conversation? I
You got a
mean,
bullshit law that circumvents the Second Amendment, though, right? Get the fuck out of
we
here.
don't have to talk about much.
Hopefully,
When you call them, when they show us, they're gonna shoot you.
you have some other way to defend yourself or avoid the situation.
Avoid the
If
situation.
you don't like the laws that are enacted, talk to your
Why y'all gotta
elected
have
leaders.
handhelds? Where your body cams at? Where the
That-
body
and that's-
cams at?
That's for any law. If you don't like the law, talk to your elected leaders.
I'm just saying.
Well, what happens when talking's not enough?
He got one. Where your body cams at?
Just because they said my life is worth more than just the fucking talk. It's worth action. Last year, I don't know if you know, but Trump supporters tried to kill me at that fucking monument. Some guy shot at me with a .45, and they still haven't fucking caught him. That bullet almost took my fucking head off. I could have apprehended the motherfucker that tried to kill me. Instead, he's still out here doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. So you tell me how I should motherfucking feel about my motherfucking Second Amendment rights.
I can't tell you how to feel about anything. But if you don't like the laws that are enacted, talk to your elected leaders.
You know how our country started, right?
So someone comes in
By people like us.
That's not a firearm. That's a range. That's a range. That's shoot ammunition.
Not back then, really laws. Kings, queens. Taught us how to live. They were
Unless you're a contractor that needs a knife or whatever.
Because in retrospect, anything that a person could pick up,
getting worse the more they pass.
Take that fucking broomstick. That's
So this conversation ain't going to go anywhere up here. So I'm going to move my guy back. And all of the hands have to
anything that a person
We'll start moving
could the ground could be used as a weapon.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Shit, just
They're moving back.
change your tire. That's a weapon. So if I have a tire, I'm just standing right
We're
there.
going to go back, but they're moving back first.
You came straight to the black person. Once again, in 1776, our people want free, and in 2021, we still ain't fucking free.
Will be.
Damn right. By any means necessary. Any means necessary.
Hey, Molly, go. Did y'all get all that?
They got the thin blue line, we got the thin aloha line.
They gonna put their spin on it.
I vividly remember standing here with 26,000 armed individuals just last January. And I vividly remember standing here with 50 armed individuals this January, and now we can't stand there. A bunch of FUDs said we will not comply, and then they complied. So,
How do you feel about 22,000 people? We will not comply, and then they pass a few laws, and
FUDs.
then nobody shows up anymore.
Straight FUDs. They can arm their muskets when they come for them, I guess.
I feel like they probably shouldn't have approached Pops first. They should have approached us for carrying rifles. They probably did a piss poor judgment on that. But we went up, they engaged us, they backed off first, and then we walked away. So shows that they're not willing to enforce that law at this time. And they're trying to educate people, which the law's bullshit, period. It goes straight against our Constitution.
I'll go outside there.
Cool.
Here we are.
Gonna get an auto pipe store and get some renew oil for it.
Easy. Just put it up and ready. I can shoot it either way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can shoot it with stock down, stock up. It's just really, it's easy to carry this way.
There was no way to get through it earlier.
As you can see, this year is completely a new set of laws than the previous year. That's why we came today to get. We needed clarity. We were just up there. We had a conversation. It starts with dialogue. Point blank. Period. Everything starts with dialogue. Because right now our stigma is that we're this, we're that. But unless you have a conversation with us, see what we're about, you see that's not the case. But that's an issue. It's not a lot of people these days want to have a conversation to say, hey, these guys are not that bad. You know what I mean?
That's how we feel about this sign. Throw the finger up. Oh, yeah.
Tell us what you really think about it.
Leave it with a finger for right now.
It was poppycock. They went up to Pops, first and foremost before anybody. And like I said, when we do this, sometimes, like I said, it's a lot of times it's a social experiment to see exactly how they would or wouldn't react, and we've just been able to see with these real life interactions how they respond to minorities and how they respond to majorities. And like I said, them immediately going up to Pops is just, it feeds into the narrative. Like I said, their response, like I said, we're not out here bothering anybody. The Second Amendment, says, shall not be infringed. They handed us paperwork from, I don't know, I don't even know how they understand we were going to be here. They shut the daggone gates, so we couldn't come in the gates, so we're not welcome in the gate. So That's a lot to unwrap.
Say it again.
How did you all think today went?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
We went on their turf, on our terms. I think it went pretty well.
On the 4th of July.
Made
I mean,
them back
are we
up, not
independent?
us.
That's one of the best ways to
Right. Right. I think that one cop got the point when he said, when I said that what made him so special that he gets to protect his life, and I can't protect mine, or my black people can't protect theirs. What makes them so special? What makes them so? We're all human beings, you know. We have a right to protect our lives. At the end of the day, it's not guns that kill people. It's the people behind the guns that kill people, because you have to make that conscious decision to do so.
He was telling you, oh, you got to talk to the politicians, not him about that.
Right.
What did you think of his answer?
It was a watered down answer. It was complete bullshit and utter bullshit. Don't mind my French. You know, at the end of the day, if those are the people he worked for, ultimately they're supposed to serve our community, but they listen to the people in power. So how about if we're doing our part to say, hey, we're not comfortable with this, how about you go to your superiors and say, hey, well, they got a real problem, maybe you should address it. And what happens when talking is not enough. A conversation, it takes more than just a conversation. It takes affirmative action. It takes for people to realize that it's not fair that you get to do whatever you want under color of law, and we simply have to just sit here and take it.
Hey, and y'all, what's y'all's magazine capacity, if y'all don't mind me asking?
I got 40 right here.
And it's funny because just last year they changed the law to where you can only carry 20 or less unless you have a concealed weapons permit.
I got 30 round
Interested
bags,
in
but I only got 20 in there because it's 7.62 and it won't fire right. But
But they'll still get you for you have to have an actual 20 round mag or under.
That's
and they'll
40.
get you. Yeah, well, I know.
That's 40 right
I
here,
got 60
baby.
rounds at my crib. I got 100 rounds just so. But yeah, that's interesting. They didn't even mention that law though,
Why are they
right?
picking and choosing laws? Well, hey,
Thank you. That's my
there we
point.
go, yeah.
That's my point. The fact that y'all are carrying 40 and 50, 60 rounds and shit, they didn't say shit about that.
And especially the fact it's supposed to be shall not be infringed.
I
They
just
want
thought
to hand
that
me
was
papers.
interesting.
So I said the city of Richmond giving out free toilet paper at the Capitol today.
Why do you think they don't enforce the 20 round limit?
Because our numbers, I don't think they're going to go around and ask every single one of us for a concealed weapons permit, or which I don't have one because I don't buy my rights back from the state. So.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's crazy because all it is a money grab too, because getting a concealed weapons permit, I've taken the course for it. Ain't no safety involved in that. They
Nope.
just run it through and get your money and that's it. There's no safety involved
And
in
a
that.
reason
Bubble
to search
letter
your car
C.
if they pull you up on
Exactly,
shit.
because as soon as they see it on your plate, when they run your plate, they know that you're a concealed carry. You know?
That's why you get one from out of state.
Like for instance, Philando Castile. Concealed carry holder. They killed him. I'm just waiting for the time when I get pulled over. They say, so do you have any guns in the car? I'm be like, yeah. Yeah, I do. Because for every 4 you can see, there's 4 you can't.
Everyone's argument of open carry is that, oh, you look intimidating, blah blah blah. No, you deter any threats. You're not gonna rob the guy that's carrying a gun.
You are, clearly.
Wrong guy, motherfucker.
Yeah. We'll find out. It's just that simple. But it's funny, none of these gun laws were out before the protest last year. None of them.
None.
They only came into effect when we started carrying guns to protect ourselves from getting tear gassed and rubber bulleted. Then all of a sudden, they got city ordinances that clearly can't supersede the Constitution, but they did.
I just want to know where all those FUDs went that said we will not comply. Cause they ain't out here.
Might as well finish it off with a blunt. It's legal-ish, right? It's legal-ish, right? Okay.
Not so much, but
In other words, it's legal with certain circumstances. It has asterisks on it, on the legality of it. You can't have a certain amount of it. You can't have it anywhere in your car, like in the passenger seat, driver's seat, anything of that nature.
Would you say you're doing it the legal way right now?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not at all.
But then again, I wasn't doing it the legal way before they made it legal.
It's just a prop. He's just joshing. It's
exactly.
it's tobacco.
It's actually CBD. No, it's just CBD. It's just CBD.